Hey guys, me Dave. It's I'm doing it on my computer again, webcam. I you seem to hear me pretty good. I watched the video and it seemed like it came out pretty good stuff. So don't mind my messy room. It is what is it? What is it? The 16th? I thought it was the 17th, but I guess it's the 16th. 2 days after Valentine's Day. So I thought I'd do a little video. I'm still getting hit. They're doing pulses to my body and all that stuff. It was for about 7 hours, 7, 8 hours today. They start at 1 o'clock in the afternoon and they go till 7 or 8 at night. Just it feels like your whole body is vibrating and all this stuff, and but it's not. I mean, you could touch your body and it's not doing anything, but it feels like pulses are hitting your body, hitting your legs, hitting your internal organs, and stuff like that. So that's what I'm going through. A lot of gang stalkers out today. I live across the alleyway from a park. They like to send people over there with their dogs because my dogs have a fenced-in yard in the back. Two collies. So my collies like to go out there and they like to lay out there, and stuff. And if it's not too cold out, they like to lay out there. Even when it's cold out, they like to lay out there and stuff. But they do bark. They are barkers, and I gotta be aware of that because of the neighbors and stuff. Um, uh, so they what they do is they send people over to the park with their dogs, and they walk right by our fence. They walk right by our fence, and Cody and Tanner are going crazy. I mean, that happened 3 or 4 times today. So they were sending all kinds of perps over at the park. Well, it's the park. Maybe they'll take their dogs over there. Well, no, it's a different person every time, you guys. When you're a TI, you're sensitized to certain things like door slamming. Everyone slams the door. Everyone slams something down. Slam a tailgate. Slam a door. I mean, you're sensitized to this stuff. So that's what they do. I mean, they've been doing it for 10 years. So what they've been doing today is they're sending their dogs, or they're taking their dogs over to the park and making Tanner and Cody go crazy. And Tanner doesn't. Cody will come right in, but Tanner's mine, and he will not listen to me. Because I have my Mini Cooper parked in the back in the fenced-in area because it's broken. The supercharger went on it, and I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do with it. But so they are just barking and barking and barking and barking, and Tanner just barks. So they were inside a lot today. Every time I let them out, there was a perp over there with a dog. Like I say, it's a different person all the time. You can tell they're not from this neighborhood. I've never seen these people in my life, so they're not from this neighborhood or anything. So I'm still getting hit. I'm sitting here watching videos on YouTube. I am having a drink. I'm cooking for the dogs. It's not bad now. I'm not getting hit now, but we'll see what happens tomorrow. They woke me up at 6:15 today. Woke up for a few minutes, went back to bed, slept till about 8:30, fed the dogs and all this stuff. I was so tired. They keep me so tired. If you can't see it now, but my eyes are bloodshot, you guys. Even when I'm not drinking, they're bloodshot. During the day, they're just red and bloodshot. From the lack of sleep. It's just the stress of being targeted. It's the stress of being targeted. It's what's gonna happen tomorrow. I mean, so I'm stressed out. I'm thinking about tomorrow. Am I gonna be in bed all day? Is this guy gonna be pulsating me all day? Pulsing me all day. What's gonna happen tomorrow? I don't know. It's the unknown. until tomorrow. We're going on 8 days of torture. 8 days of torture. It's been going on since last Thursday. Not last Thursday, yesterday, but the Thursday before that. So I mean, I've been getting. They made me throw up Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. They kind of gave me Monday off. I did get hit a little bit. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, they never done this to me before. They're pulsating my body, my organs, and they're even kind of making me feel like I'm off balance. And I almost fell down walking up the stairs. I took a shower. And not today, a few days ago, I took a shower and I felt like I was gonna fall over in the shower. I'm kind of, I hate to say this, but um, I'm kind of afraid to be here by myself. Because it can make you feel unsteady. Oh, I'm taking a pee and I'm hanging on to a railing, because I don't want to fall over, and stuff. And I haven't been eating very much, and my blood pressure's high, because of all the stress. The bottom number of my blood pressure was 125. Super high for me, you guys. That's super high. When I went to gastro, they want me to go see my nurse practitioner and talk about my blood pressure. I haven't had a phone. My relatives work so much, so I got to use her phone, and she works all the time, works all weekends and all the stuff. She only has Mondays and Wednesdays off, so I have to use her phone. Otherwise, she's working all the time and all that stuff. So it's it's not good. I don't like being here alone with no phone, not being able to call for help. If I had, I mean, if they, there's a couple times where I was being pulsed so bad. Somebody was pulling up on the street up there, and I felt like, wow, I might have to call for help. I don't have a phone. I can't call for help. So, I mean, I mean, if this guy doesn't stop, I'm gonna have to go to the hospital. I'm gonna have to drive myself to the hospital. Well, he's sitting here pulsing my body with pulse microwave weapons, and all this stuff. So I don't know. So that's what's going on with me, you guys. Frank Allen didn't show up to do his call. I knew it. I knew it. I As soon as I got hit today and being hit all day, I thought they're gonna tell him. They're gonna tell him not to show up. They're gonna tell him not to show up to his call. Sure enough, Frank Allen did not show up to his call tonight. That's no surprise. He didn't show up the week before last, and oh my God, and all stuff. So he didn't show up to his call. So there is another call on I'm listening to, while I'm watching videos and having a drink and stuff. And I'm cooking for the dogs, and that's what's going on with me, guys. I'm still going through it. I'm trying to figure out how do we get this out? How do we get this out? I mean, when you get hit hard, you get desperate and you contact people. I mean, I've contacted the Department of Justice. I've contacted my governor. I've contacted the CIA. I've contacted the FBI. I contacted the military before they blocked me. I contacted the military, you guys, asking for protection, but they blocked me. After the second time I wrote to them, they blocked me. And so it doesn't matter what computer I go on. If I try to write to the military, it's blocked. They totally know who I am. They know my IP address, and they block me. And that's what they do. They block the hell out of me. So that's what's going on with me. When you get desperate, you want to contact people. Like I say, they took a laser to my head. They crushed my temples in. I have a little bit of evidence from that. Um, I've thought about contacting somebody at CNN saying, "Why aren't you covering this?" Well, now the big story is Putin killed that activist. He killed that activist in prison. So they're making a huge deal about that. Oh, human rights and all this stuff. It's like they the U.S. is committing a war crime. This is a war crime against humanity, and you're worried about this guy that got killed in prison, and it's nothing but that all day long. When U.S. citizens are being tortured almost to death, they're killing your dogs, they're torturing your dogs. And I wrote to Amy Klobuchar and tell her that, and we need to go through this to the legislator. It's like, why isn't she pulling her hair out? Why isn't she pulling her hair out and saying, this can't go on in America? Why isn't that happening when we write to these senators? Why isn't something being done? Why isn't something being done? If and when this comes out, it's going to shock the conscience. When we're being sexually assaulted, they're sexually assaulting 75-year-old women. They're torturing 80-year-old men. Like Dutch. He's 80 years old and they make him fall over. He almost died. He took a bath and he was in the bathtub for 2 days before his caretaker found him. He almost died. He's 80 years old. 80 years old. My mom is 80 years old, So, I mean, why isn't somebody doing something? Are they that scared? Are they that scared that nobody's doing a damn thing? Are they that scared? I don't know. But we got to try to get through these people. The truth is that CNN made a report where they can read the mind. The private sector can read the mind, read the thoughts, and read how you're feeling. If you're depressed, angry, in a good mood, or whatever, they're reading your mind, and they admitted that on CNN. They can read your thoughts. So, I mean, I'm ready to write to Amy Klobuchar saying, they said this on CNN, and the government's had this technology since the 60s. They can read my mind. It's not so far-fetched now. It's not so far-fetched now, you guys. 10 years ago, yeah, they can read your mind. Oh, they can't read your mind. They said it on CNN. Reading your brainwaves, reading your thoughts to tell how you're feeling. So, anyway, you guys, I'm going to cut this off. I'm cooking for the dogs. So I'm going to cut this off, you guys, and I will, I'll talk to you guys later. You guys have a good weekend. Hang in there. Do your part, you guys. If you're a real TI, do your part. It takes 5 minutes to write an email to your legislator, senator, whoever, congressman, and let's try to get this out. I know somebody left a comment saying, "Oh, you can block this using Mylar." I got tons of Mylar. I tried using it on my walls and everything else. I've been going through this for 10 years. I've tried everything: copper hats, aluminum and copper hats, aluminum mixed with copper. This thick. It didn't block it. I used Mu Metal. I spent big bucks on a Mu Metal piece of Mu Metal. I made a hat with that. That didn't work. I've tried Mylar and grounding it outside. That doesn't work. If these guys want to get through to you, they're going to get through to you, and they're also going to hit you harder. When you try to shield, they're going to hit you harder. I was trying to shield a little bit on Tuesday, and because they were making me shake, the pulsing is so bad that it making it hard for me to breathe and very uncomfortable. I tried to shield with a couple hubcaps. I mean, I that's what I had laying around. And I tried. I have a baseball hat that's supposed to block EMF and stuff, and it did it did nothing. It did nothing. So, they'll trick you too. Sometimes they'll make you think it's working when it's really not. If you want to look at somebody who nothing works, go to Kyle's page. Go to Vocal Wolverine. He's tried everything. He's spent over $20,000 in shielding, and that kid is he's getting nailed. He's getting nailed nonstop. And all stuff. So nothing works. I mean, the truth is nothing works. Well, you might think it's working for a while. They might make you think it's working for a while, but it's not. It's not working at all. They'll get right through it. Self-adapting, system. So anyway, I'm gonna cut this off. You guys have a good weekend. Hang in there, and I'll talk to you guys later.